Okay, brother.
Okay, brother.
Silly.
Are you mad? Why would you be wasting my time?
Just put it now. Okay,
Are you stupid?
Well, my formative years through secondary school, and after, I grew up with the likes of Jetta Amata. Yeah, so the Amata dynasty. I've always been involved with them. I did a lot of stage, even in primary school as well. I did lots of stuff for NTA. So my headmistress then, even before Jetta, we all started from NTA. We were doing lots of kiddie dramas for NTA. My school particularly, yeah, we're doing so much of that. And then afterwards, that was where my love for the arts started. I was having the soda, then I was mimicking one of my uncles, you know, on phone. Then another director saw me and said, "Oh, I like the way you talk." I said, "Thank you." No, he said, "You have lots of expressions." Long and short, it was Aquila and Jama, and he said he wanted me to work on his set. I was like, he said, "Have I done this before? You know, have I done movies before?" I said, "No, I lied because I didn't have time for it." Thereafter, Aquila, very nice guy. He knew one other person I knew that came. And then, you know, we got acquainted. 2 days after, I found myself on Aquila's set. I was just toying with this thing. Then, the movie I was doing was being edited as we finished shooting, you know? So, I got a call from somebody, you know, who was looking for a new character to play a lead role. And the person had already casted Genevieve, RMD, Stephanie in one movie, and they needed a male character, a new person. And the person saw what I was doing in the studio. And the person said, "I want this guy." And that person is MME Song. And that is how I came into Nollywood. And that's it. You know, okay, now the real thing is, the movie I did, the first one, I didn't know it was for the vice president of the Marketers Union then, the Executive Producers Union, yes. So when he saw what I did, he told his people to call me, that he wanted me to work again. I didn't want to work. And then he paid one kind of money in my account I had never seen once, you know, for 5 jobs. And that was how I just left my certificate and I'm here now. So I guess God just wanted me to be here. You know, people always say nobody has had Mike Ezuruonye's growth in Nollywood because my third movie, everybody already knew me. Yeah. It's been good. It's been good. I've been, you know, in any task I like to see what makes it tick, you know, and I took it upon myself to know the business, not just act, you know. At least in every sphere of the business, I did want to know everything about it, you know, because I don't like to be a passenger in anything. I like to be a stakeholder in anything I do. So I'd say it's been nice. It's been not too nice at the same time because we're in a country where we should have more, but we don't have the necessary wherewithal, you know, with regards to the infrastructure for even the movie industry to prevail as much as it should, you know. So far it's been nice, but the goodwill, the merits outweigh the demerits, you know. So the goodwill is one, open doors, okay. Yeah, so I'll say I thank God, you know, we're managing, but it could be better.
Instagram,
the old one. I came into the old. You see, there's a mistake a lot of people make because of the way I rose. If I tell you people who people turn me like, "Oh, I've been there since," but they forget that I just came and things started happening for me. There are lots of people who are my seniors in Nollywood. You'll be shocked, you know. The likes of Chama Chukwukas, Jijongo, Desmond, Mercy Johnson, Walter Anga. These people are Yule Dochi. I met all these people. Even Jiga, this guy who does what's his name? Charles Okocha. I met all these people in Nollywood. They are my seniors in Nollywood. So you see, but I thank God for the way I rose, and I have so much respect for them because they were also part of the people who showed me the way, you know, when I came through. I'll say the old because passion, patience, passion, and that's what has paid off for these people today. A typical example is Charles. Charles has been doing this thing. We in Nollywood, we've known him, he's been like that since. And he's always saying it, look, this thing, una must hear me. The world must hear me. And today, he is a top influencer, whether we like it or not. You know, brands are calling him for different things. There was passion then, you know. I think after my era was, I think the next person came after me, I don't know if it's still Toji also. But like, I think then the new Nollywood started coming. I saw an era where people were passionate about the craft, not the razzmatazz that comes with it. You understand? That's what I'm seeing now. I saw an era where our lifestyles, the way we live, our stories are being told to the world. That's what has made us very genuine, that has held us true, that has made the whole world, that has made Nollywood go beyond Nigeria and so big in the diaspora. Trust me, it's that big. If you go to the Caribbean, it's huge. People look at Nollywood as the window for which Africa was, or probably would be. Yes, I tell you that authoritatively, you know. So, but right now, I'm not saying they're good actors here now, you know, but passion is quite like some people come in with the intrigue of, okay, what is it about this thing? You know, not like they're passionate about it. I'm not saying there are some who are passionate, but not all. In totality, the percentage is low, you know, and some, but then the story of who we are is not totally being told. You know, right now, there are lots of films trying to emulate the Western culture, you know? And that is something I've told myself, no. As much as it is being accepted, or as much as it is being the new thrive, you know, by would-be pedestrians to showcase this, I would show movies to tell the world how we are, who we are. That is it. That is my own forte. So I'm happy with New Nollywood technically growing, because we're still growing. A few of us have trained, technically growing. Yes, I'm happy with that. Passion, we have more deeper actors of the past, you know. Even today, you will even see with regards to social media, if people are now making reference to old films, you know. I mean, people are bringing works of Charles Inoje to promote goods and services now. People are promoting works of Nkemowo to promote goods and services now. If you are looking at corporate Nigeria, even with regards to endorsements, you have them going for those older actors. So the new Nollywood should ask themselves what is going on. And I hate that term new Nollywood because it's Nollywood. Let's not, if we're terming new Nollywood, okay, we're improving and that's good. But when they try to create that divide, that brings a discord that is just not right. Because I challenge anybody, because it hurts me when, yes, I know some people on the other side, when I mean the other side, the East, some of them are not technically up there, you know, but they still have their own viewership, they still have their own fan base, you know. So I challenge any celebrity today, at least, let me just put after or before my era, even after, that will say, or when I came, that will now say, oh, we are new Nollywood, we are with this. I challenge them today because all of you, or try to castigate those ones on the other side, every one of us was made from that angle. So stop being a hypocrite. That's it. So for me, it's one Nollywood that is growing. Well, Lagos Fake Life I'd say is born out of the reduction in values, in the value system of our society today. I mean, we grew up, I saw an era where you had houses, GR is not even fenced, to low fences, to high fences, to fences that have bottles on them. From fences that have bottles, you now have fences with wires on them, like, and then now you have electric ones. So it is pressure, societal pressure has, I don't know what is going, I think with the advent of, because I'll put myself in it too, because at the advent of entertainment going on the rise, TV, radio, not radio, they're not even doing it too much. I don't want to even include radio, but yeah, okay, radio, okay. TV, radio, social media has been able, because to feed the young minds or the minds negatively, you know, a whole lot, you know, and you know, you have to be careful with what you feed your mind. There, of course, don't get me wrong, there are positive things they have done, but right now it's like the negative ones are just being picked, and we are in an era where, you know, you get respected. Nobody wants to know how you made it. Just make it and we'll respect you. We'll celebrate you. We are in that era right now. So that's about value system being lost. You know, once upon a time, if you make one kind of money, you bring it back home. I'm sure maybe you guys must have experienced this. You bring money back home, your father or your mother will say, I don't know who you are, you take that money back. But now, even the parents too, hey, you bring it, okay, we don't want to know. You've made it, you know? So, value system lost, peer pressure, people are living very unrealistic lifestyles. I mean, people are being influenced by people who are not even real themselves, you know, dishing out wrong ways of life to these people, and in quotes, they are visionaries. So Lagos fake, real fake, like being a Lagos boy, I was born here, I grew up in Lagos. I just had to tell myself, okay, I think I need to use my own medium to educate some ignorance out there, because trust me, some people are still ignorant of the flaws of the lives they live today. That's why Lagos Fake Life came out, and I used a genre called comedy to, you know, portray that message. The challenges basically are, we don't have this right structure. The structure is just growing. On paper, on words, growing. But we've not gotten it right yet. The issues of royalties are still not met. A whole lot of producers also have a problem with being lazy, in the terms that they're not looking for other avenues to extend the clientele of Nollywood, even if they have the wherewithal. And some other aspects are, or some would be buyers of content are ripping some people off, you know? So the issue of royalties is a big fiasco. We've had the issue of distribution. It's one that hasn't been met yet, because I'll tell you something, we are not the most pirated industry. No. I mean, American movies are pirated every time, but trust me, in one weekend of show, because they have cinemas everywhere, every producer is good. So we're asking for more infrastructure. We're asking for more cinemas. We're asking for more showing centers, which will, you know, actually result into, you know, more revenue and power in Nollywood's pocket, or the African cinema's pocket. Distribution is the major problem we've had. I think that's the biggest problem we have till today. You know, I want to see a situation, but it's getting better. I mean, months ago, we only had about 20-something cinemas. Today, we have about 40. So we're growing, you know, but I want to see a situation whereby you wake up and then, hey, you have like 200 and something cinemas or 300 cinemas. One weekend, you'll be good. That way, you can do proper businesses with the banks, you know, and investors. And Nollywood will go beyond what it is. You know, I try as much as possible to take my movies beyond Nigeria, because I've gotten to a level where I don't tell myself I'm a Nigerian actor or filmmaker. No, I'm Africa, you know. So right from the inception of my first movie I produced, Brother Jiku, I went to Tanzania, Kenya, and Nigeria, you know, and I've done that in different movies, even ones after this one I'm releasing right now. You know, I just came back, I did a movie in Ghana, Nigeria, and South Africa, unreleased too. So I am of the fact that I want to synergize Africa, and of course, you know, it will also result, it's called show business. I'm working hard on joining forces with other African filmmakers, so that, you know, if you have a film in Nigeria, I would want to see actors from Tanzania, I want to see actors from Kenya, I want to see actors from South Africa, or influencers like I did in Lagos Real Fake Life. You know, it wasn't just about actors, influencers, which would turn into numbers, which turn into fan base and numbers with regards to revenue sharing, you know. But at the same time, our lifestyles, the way we live, will be expressed to the world as Africans, you know. It's not about us every time trying to chase the American dream and try to go to Hollywood. No, if we are that good here, they will come for us. Trust me. It's because we don't have the structure. That is why this is not happening. And within I can't do it alone, but I'm really trying my best to make sure this is done, and I foresee done at the end of whatever dark tunnel it is at the moment. Maybe one of my gifts is multitasking. I gather strength from it. I'm not really, I don't like just to be dormant. I like to, you know, if I'm doing a task with you now in the shoemaking, I want to know everything about it, you know, and of course help people as well, you know. Part of my agreement with God is I help people every day. You know, I give something to somebody every day, you know, and of course help people as much as I can every day. Trust me, there are some other concerns that doesn't concern me that I'm involved in as well beyond these things you have said. But I just don't talk about it, because I just leave God to, you know, do his works, you know, and of course I have my own personal pact with him. But I just thank God for the strength, you know, right now that one is able to, excuse me, one is able to do all these things, and of course help people grow.
Look at the way he's dressed. He's full of himself. Why do you even allow him scotch here with you? Why?
Look, he's stranded. The guy is going through a tough time, so I can't be doing this well and leave a friend stranded out there in the streets.
Hey, no problem.